Hello, welcome back to the woods. And welcome back to a revisit to an old favourite. But the first thing I need to do is get the kettle on. So, with the kettle on, while we're waiting for that water to come to boil, and there's about 350 millilitres of water in there, you're going to need a few other things. You're going to need a bowl to eat out of and a spoon to eat with. As far as ingredients go, well, there's not a whole lot. Some instant custard powder, some dried apple rings, and last but not least, some hobnob oat type biscuits. Now this is another one of those super simple recipes. As you can see, not a lot of ingredients, but it's perfect for this time of year as we're going into the winter. Also at the end of the autumn, there's all sorts of other things that we can pick and put in it. We can add blackberries and all sorts of things to it. But what we're actually going to make is, well, it's an apple crumble and custard, but one specially for the woods. One that is so simple to do, but it's also bloody delicious and you're going to love it. Anyway, with the water on, next thing I'm going to do is turn my attention to my apple rings. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop those up into smaller pieces. Then once that water comes to the boil, I can add these into those. Now with those cut up and the water coming to the boil, what I want to do next, I'm going to add my apple into my pan. I'm going to pop the lid back on and I give those just 2 or 3 minutes just to start soaking up a little bit of that liquid and rehydrating a bit. So while that is happening, the next thing I'm going to do is turn my attention to my biscuits. Now for this, I'm going to need a little bit of help in the form of a stick, because what I want to do is crumble these up. So I'm going to give them a bit of a bash. So with the topping done, I'm going to turn my attention to those apples, see how they're getting on, and get ready to add the next ingredient, which is that instant custard powder. Let's have a look. Yep, they are looking pretty good. Right, we'll take those off the boil. And then into that, I'm going to stir in this, my instant custard powder. And you give it a really good mix in. If you don't, you get powdery bits in it, which we don't want. And after a couple of minutes, starts to thicken up really well, and it's almost ready to serve. So that's all thoroughly mixed in. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to pop that into my bowl. And then to finish it off, that's my apple and custard. And here comes the crumble. And there it is, good to go. takes minutes, tastes absolutely divine. And it's very, very hot. Wow. So there you go. Quick, simple, absolutely delicious, an ideal pudding sat round the fire. If you enjoyed this video, then remember, hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Down below in the description box, you'll see links to my social media, both Instagram and Facebook. Pop over there, please give me a follow. There is also a link down there for my Etsy shop. Pop over there, and over there, well, you'll find all manner of different things, but there's something new, something you asked for, and it's one of these. That's right, my Greencraft patches. However, you asked for Velcro ones, so Velcro ones you have, and you can stick them on anywhere, or anywhere that's got Velcro anyway. So pop over to the shop, pick yourself up a patch and show your support for the channel. I think that's everything. I've been Neil, and until next time, stay safe in the woods.